I'm Adam Meister. It is November 27th, 2011. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and I'm going to go running as I do at least 3 or 4 times a week. I like to run at least a half a marathon when I run. So I've done videos before here about walking down Utah Street and Druid Hill Avenue and walking around Reservoir Hill. And once somebody challenged me to run or walk from one end of North Avenue to the other. And that length is not a half marathon, it's much less. So today, starting out from Linden Avenue, I'm going to run to the west end of North Avenue. Then I'm going to run all the way to the east end of North Avenue. And then I'm going to run all the way down Gay Street. And then eventually I'm going to run all the way back up Greenmount. And then come back over here eventually. So that's the tour for today. I hope you all enjoy it, and see you soon.
All right, we're at North Avenue and Pennsylvania Avenue. Here's the library. There's the STD clinic, and right here is an old Jewish cemetery. It's called the Eddings Cemetery. There's actually a street called Eddings right here too, and that's looking back toward Linden Avenue where I came from. All right, so I detoured off of North Avenue. Here's Sanford Place, which is a really nice block. It used to be a great block where all sorts of great famous people in the African American community used to live here. Shout out to Ellis Young, his family is still here. Here's Pennsylvania Avenue right here, looking down Pennsylvania Avenue. Alright, back to North Avenue now, right? We're back in North Avenue and Pennsylvania Avenue. That's the subway station, right? Well, it's right over there. You can go to Owings Mills from there, or go downtown to Johns Hopkins. This is the Arch Social Club. Okay, just like that, we're at the corner. We're at Monroe Street and North Avenue. I'm looking up. You can see where the bike lane used to be. Wow, they didn't need a bike lane, supposedly. What a waste. What a terrible waste. You can see where they scraped it away. And there's looking south on Monroe Street, and here's North Avenue. Yeah, nice. Alright, we'll continue. Alright, we're at 2016 North Avenue. This used to be a synagogue, it appears. It's a church for this big Jewish star. And I'm heading toward Ruxton Avenue now, and Smallwood. And that is where part of my family lived, you know, like 80 years ago or so. So we're on the 1700 block of Smallwood Street, right off North Avenue. This is a church, but it used to be a synagogue. My great-grandfather Gilden built this building for a synagogue such a very, very long time ago, I guess close to 90 years ago. I don't know the exacts, maybe we should look it up. Alright, this is North Avenue, that's Ruxton. I like these buildings. These are the same buildings you see in Charles Village on the 2800 block of St. Paul, but here they're in really bad shape. I mean, this could be awesome, definitely, was awesome. So here up Ruxton, I'm going to run up Ruxton where my grandmother lived for a while, my great-grandfather, and my dad actually for a couple years. Alright, so that's 2023 Ruxton. That's where my great-grandfather used to live. There's a picture right there at my grandparents' wedding of a bunch of my relatives standing right out here. Maybe I'll show it in the video. So this is Warwick Avenue and North Avenue, and that is Coppin. And there we're up a hill, and you can see West Baltimore, or we're already in West Baltimore, but more West Baltimore in the distance. I'm going to keep on running to the end of North Avenue. North Avenue and Poplar Grove is unfortunately infamous, sadly. There's the Easy Mart. There's looking down south on Poplar Grove. Here you've got your political signs are still here on the liquor store. They haven't been taken down yet. Longwood and North Avenue, these buildings, there's some dilapidated ones. I mean, really cool buildings though, with a lot of potential. A lot of empty spaces here. I mean, you could do a lot of things. I mean, I like a place like this. Alright, so this is the beginning of Leakin Park here at Hilton and North Avenue. This is an awesome park, especially west of here. Here we're looking back east on North Avenue. I still have a little bit to go going west. Once you pass Hilton though, look at the houses get bigger. It's not as cityfied, I guess is the word. You know, it's not those classic row houses of Baltimore. So here we are at the western end of North Avenue at Edgewood. There's Edgewood Elementary School. and then looking east. So I'm going to run from this end of North Avenue all the way to the eastern end of North Avenue at the cemetery. And of course I'll stop a few more times to record some cool houses, some cool places. Alright, here we go. Look at this. This is how it looks like when you're running. Pretty nice. At the corner of Bloomingdale, North Avenue, you've got a Wells Fargo even made it out here with all the red buses. Oh, their bailout money they're spending on the buses. They got a nice new sign here in Walbrook. It's real nice. And looking west on North Avenue. East on North Avenue, excuse me. Looks like we're at Rosedale, North Avenue. That is a cool building that you're not going to notice when you're driving. It's behind some commercial buildings. It's very interesting. I don't know what that was. Just you can see the abandonment. Here we are at Duke Linden, North Avenue, working on something there. Stop paying rent. Coming soon, new homes. And then there's some couple new homes. And some old homes. Fulton and North Avenue. Look at this brick street. This is really neat, isn't it? There's North Avenue. Hey, so we're back at North Avenue in Linden, right where we started. There's the liquor store. I live up there on Linden. There's Madison Park North housing project. Here's Spicer's Run, the Bolton Hill side of North Avenue. On the other side of Madison Park, on Bolton Street, is where Nick Mosby lives. He's our new city councilman, so he's going to have to deal with the Madison Park situation, and I mean, he knows how it affects this neighborhood better than anyone, so I'm excited about that. Alright, North Avenue and Mount Royal. Yeah, there's Bolton Hill. And that's Micah. You can see up 83, which everyone knows. There's Reservoir Hill. And look, here's some water. This has been pouring out at least since Friday. I don't know what it is. And okay, so we're going to go east on North Avenue. Back in the day, apparently people used to walk this a lot. Before there was 83, they'd go to the North Avenue Market here over the North Avenue Bridge. And we're about to go over the North Avenue Bridge. Okay, on the other side of the North Avenue Bridge, we're at Howard and North Avenue, which is a really hip place, I guess. Hipster place. There's Joe Square Pizza. He moved here about 5 years ago, I guess. He was the first restaurant and bar to here in Stations North, they call it. There's the Load of Fun. There's a motel where people, it's a terrible place. People take prostitutes there, I believe. By the hour type of place. Micah owns this building. There is the old North Avenue Market. I'm walking. Let me run toward it. There's the old North Avenue Market, which now has some bars in it. We're going to get a focus on that in a second. There's a little bank-looking building. It looks exactly like that one in Walbrook that we saw. Alright, we're in Maryland and North Avenue. Again, someone forgot to take down their political sign on the building. There is the North Avenue Market, or what it used to be. And you got the Cyclops bookstore in there. You got Liam's, which is an Irish bar, which is awesome. The wind-up space comes next. I love that place. So yeah, I think if people who are watching this definitely come out to this area at nighttime. It's really cool on the weekends, or whenever Thursday night. Here's a McDonald's. Isn't that disgusting? Here I am running a half marathon, and the McDonald's is the crowdedest place that I've seen so far. It really speaks a lot about it. We're at Charles and North Avenue. Once we cross here, we'll be in East Baltimore. But look, in that building, I don't know if you can see, there's a Pugh sign. And that Pugh sign is from 2003, which you've had for City Council president's been there. You see a Jack Young sign still up there, and another Carl Stokes sign right up there. North Avenue at Calvert, basically. And then right across the street from those empty buildings is the headquarters of the city schools. I believe this used to be the Poly building a long time ago. Anyway, you can see this building is tremendous. How many people do we need working here? I mean, why do we need to maintain this building? This building is a beautiful building near a cool area. The city schools should sell this building. In this internet world that we live in now, we don't need a physical headquarters. And I believe this so strongly about this building. I've written about this building many times. It's a beautiful building. There's no need for the city to own it anymore. There's no need to have a physical city headquarters, school headquarters of this size. And they could make a lot of money off of it. I mean, the city's got to think in these terms, liquidate some of these assets. And when we're about to run through East Baltimore, we're going to see a lot of city assets, a lot of empty houses that could have been liquidated at one point. So here's East Baltimore ahead, baby. Let's do this, man. Let's run this. We're going toward Greenmount. Greenmount, North Avenue. I'll be back here after I run down Gay Street eventually. We'll be back here again, but I just wanted to show you this corner. Here's Greenmount Cemetery. People have been, there have been murders right here before. Alright, we're actually at Homewood Street in 21st. I wanted to run up here. This is actually 21st, the HABC house there. But what I wanted to show you is this block of Homewood, which is like a secret block nobody knows about. The houses are really cool. Really cool. So sorry about giving away your secret. 21 block of Homewood Street. There's a big building up there. I'm going to get back to North Avenue now. 800 block of North Avenue. And look what's right across the street is the cemetery. What a view. I think it's important to note that, they used to build these cemeteries, in the suburbs, in the outskirts of the city. So this used to be the outskirts of the city. We're going to see some more cemeteries along this way too. Right. Actually, I'm away from North Avenue. I ran up Asquith, the Curtin and Asquith Street. That's 2200 Asquith. That is an old warehouse. It used to be a furniture warehouse. I have loved this building for so long, and I've envisioned this area. It would be cool if it was like a warehouse district, like Stations North. The school keeps school buses there. There's a bunch of, this is an abandoned warehouse here, 2200 definitely. 2200 Asquith is definitely abandoned. And Occupy Baltimore people, they should come up here, occupy some of this. This would be awesome. I think they'd have a blast in a building like this. It'd be quite a statement, plant yourself in the middle of East Baltimore. I think I can see the Belvedere from here. My God, we're a little high up. All right, I'm going to keep running back on the North Avenue. Hartford Road at the East Side District Court. Apparently this building, I think it was built around 1968. It was a Sears. I might be butchering the story a little, but when they had the riots in 1968, the windows were broken, and it's unfortunate that a private building becomes a government-owned building and it becomes a district court. It's very depressing. And I was just talking about making a city-owned building into a private building. Okay, we're going to cross the street. This is what crossing the street's like. 1500 block of East North Avenue. This building is just a facade, but it's got nice windows. The X's mean that I think the city's going to knock it down. Were cool buildings, you can tell. I like the architecture. A lot of abandonment. All right, the Great Wax Museum, 1601 East North Avenue. Looking east toward the end. I'm making it to the end of North Avenue. Heck yeah. Awesome view, straight down Broadway, looking south at North Avenue and Broadway. Wow, it looks so grand, doesn't it? You can't really see the abandonment that well. Actually, speaking of abandonment, this building is right next to, this is Broadway and North. I don't know what this building was. It's an awesome building though, isn't it? Alright, there's east again. We got McDonough Street and North Avenue. That weird empty houses here. My. It's quite an interesting place. Tyrone's Chicken. Bermuda Bar. Alright, let's keep going. North Washington and North Avenue. I don't know what that building is. In the distance, you can see the graveyard at the end of North Avenue. I'm getting close. And, of course, Washington. Everybody knows Washington from down at Fells Point. This goes all the way down there to Fells Point. 2100 block, East North Avenue. Looking toward the graveyard. I'm getting close to the end. One end of North Avenue to the other. Oh, look, Jack Youngside is still on the liquor store. Yeah, good job, Jack. Very nice. All right, we're getting closer. 2300 block of North Avenue. And there's, we're coming up on the Baltimore Love Project. Look at this. It says love, love on this here wall. Very nice, guys. Love. Lakers. And toward the end here. Rose and North Avenue. The Baltimore Cemetery. The end of North Avenue. On the east side. There you can see into the cemetery. This is one of those rocky moments. I should be jogging up here. I wish someone was here to record me. No one's alive in there. Ooh, the alarm's going off. Was that a sign from above? Oh man, look at the view. Look at the view. You can see the American Brewery building. You can see all downtown. Look at that, guys. That's awesome. That really is cool. Television Hill. Oh my. I didn't count on this. This is really neat. This is great. This will be a great end of the movie. This is just the beginning, because we're going to run down Gay Street now. Oh yeah. Run through East Baltimore, baby.